Hi guys, how you doing? And that was an excerpt from my the video that I recently recorded for Bacchus bass demos. It was on the same model as this actually, except it was the 4-string version. And the technique I wanted to talk about today was the tapping technique that I use in that. Basically what I'm doing there in one of the passages there, I play and then I tap this. So what I'm doing there is I'm just I'm tapping harmonies. I'm tapping a certain interval. And in this case, I'm tapping a tenth above the root notes there. So essentially, what I was playing was in the bass notes. I was playing B, C, A, B, and in the top, I was playing a tenth above that, or a third. It basically equates to a third plus an octave. So as a B minor, third above that's going to give you a D, but I want to play it 2 octaves higher. And it's very difficult to reach up here on a 4-string bass. So I could play it like this, but for economics and for smoothness, the tapping seemed to make more sense. So anyway, basically that was B on the 14th fret of the A string, hammering onto a C. This is the left hand part. Then pulling off to an A and hammering onto a B again. And then in the top I'm putting the thirds. So a D on the 19th fret of the G string, hammering onto an E on the 21st fret, and then tapping on the 15th fret for a C, and then onto the D, and then playing those together, and that's the effects you get. And then the other part was, and then I do the same thing here. We're on a different chord here. We're basically playing the same pattern, but we're going to play it down a whole fourth. So what I'm doing there is I'm starting on an F sharp instead of a B, and I'm hammering onto the G. So that's 9th fret, the A string, 10th fret, 7th fret, back to the 9th fret. And then in the right hand I'm playing the thirds on top, or the tenths. So that's going to give you an A on the 14th fret, hammer on to a B as you play the G, and then the E you're going to play on the 12th fret of the G string, and then return to the A. So basically that is the technique, and it's a technique I'm sure that you can employ in your own playing. It isn't a very useful technique for just doing your job as a bass player, but it's a nice technique to take into your own creations outside of regular bass playing, and just explore the instrument a bit more. So that's it. I've tabbed out those two parts so that you can see how the fingering should be. You can see what frets you need to hit, what the notes are. And although this is an advanced technique, I don't think there's anything wrong with people who are even starting out on the instrument. There's nothing wrong with looking at these things and trying them out. It's all experimentation and all of its experience which you can take on further. But I would say that it is better if you have a modicum of technique already and you have some kind of understanding of what you're playing. But anyway, that's it. And that track, by the way, is now available. I've done a full version of that. That track is now available on my Reverb Nation page. I've put the link up, and it's soon going to be out on iTunes and distributed that way. But for now, it's on my Reverb Nation page, and you can get it direct from there if you want. It'll be out on iTunes maybe in a couple of weeks' time. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.